Hey guys, Cisco here, and today I will be checking out the Dead by Daylight Trickster rework PTB. I'm really excited about this. Yeah, kind of going into this, it seems like it's just a Trickster rework, rework for a small rework for the first, and then you of course have the new survivor and a new map, and I'm assuming the little loading screen thing is seemingly a preview of that little map. So that's exciting. Guess I'll go ahead. Okay, well, I was gonna move that, but it booted me right up. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it takes a little bit. So I wasn't sure what we would get today. Yeah, I'm excited to finally check this out and see all the new stuff. And then I'm definitely excited to actually try out the new Trickster and see what he's like, see kind of how I feel about him. I might even try out, if I can, I'll try out the first, but I don't have that chapter, so I may be unable to, but if I can, I will. Taking a sweet time, I see. Guess I'll check a few things while we're booting up here, just so that we don't have to worry about it later. We can just shut that up. Good points. I got a bear. Naughty bear portrait. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know we had one. Is that always a thing, or is that recent? I don't know. Oh, that's cool. Okay, flame, go. So something that I want to check first, because it should be a small shit. I don't know why it's on Billy. Why is everybody Prestige 100 already? What the hell? Complete 50 blood level. Oh, here. Okay, here we go. Oh, interesting. So there's two pages to this. So the first page is just all the perks. Prestige 4, of course, starts the bloody outfit. Prestige 5 and 6, of course, finishes it. Prestige 7, 8, and 9 are the charm perks. 25 is called the Hillbilly. So 25 is a prestige badge. So you get this prestige badge, I guess. Prestige 50. Oh, that's cool. It like adds stuff to it. So Prestige 50 is a little bit more of a cool looking badge. Prestige 75 is an even cooler looking badge. And then Prestige 100 is awesome looking. I like that idea. I'm a little disappointed that it's just badges though. I personally still think like it would be cool if we got like golden outfits for characters, or stuff like that, or like an iridescent outfit for characters. Where imagine Billy here, but he's like that, but he's all like, he's that cool red color. Okay, so I don't have Krasi or the first, but I can just buy him, I guess, in the PTB. So I'll go ahead and do that so we can try him out. Which unknown, and I really want to see yours. Hi, buddy. I really want to see yours. That's crazy. That picture is Fantastic. That's great. Okay, anyways, I'm really happy. So now, because I wanted to see what the prestige thing was like. That's cool. I like that. We can leave it on him for a second, I guess. So let's go to the big thing, which is the new survivor.
What is this place?
So Kwon Tae Young, current.
정말 말도 안 되는 곳이야.
Oh, I didn't even realize it was a dude. That's really cool. So I guess I don't have him for some reason. That's kind of concerning. It says Kwon Tae Young is a hardworking perfectionist who does not rest until he gets results. His personal perks, flow state, place for us, 5 moves ahead, allow him to ramp up his efficiency as generators are completed. Heal letters, especially the obsession, carefully make more informed decisions when within the killer's tear radius. I really like how he has unique lobby music. A number of the characters don't have lobby music, like unique lobby music still. And that applies for both sides. There's still a good amount of killers that don't have unique, like lobby music and stuff. I like how he's got this very, I mean, that's cool. But I like how he's got this very, okay, he's got that song. Kwon Tae-young, passionate and hardworking, Tae-young used his programming skills to bring his greatest achievement into the world. We'll get to his, okay, so that's just his bloody outfit. But a visionary mind, countless days and sleepless nights of hard work led to Mina? I don't know what that means. A virtual idol with unprecedented humanity? Not sure what that means. Oh, he has a unique shirt. Cool. Everyday pullover. When he met Unji, I don't know. He realized he might have found a real connection with someone, but he was caught up by his own creation. And his other shirt, Ruby Cushy sweater. They sent him home early and called his brother. Tae-young didn't say a word during the drive home, scared of how Sangwon would react. Sangwon's a different person. Beige chino pants. He could hear Mina's joyful laughter as he fell to his end. With his eyes shut, he fell into a cloud of black fog. Interesting. So we got flow state here. Kwon Tae-young. Whenever a jar is completed or one token of the 5 for each token, you bless and cleanse 10% faster, heal 10% faster, you unhook survivor 10% faster. I'm sorry, I didn't realize I was working so late. Kwon Tae-young. A place for us. While healing another survivor, you both gain elusive. Whenever you finish healing the obsession, they gain elusive for 30 seconds. When the trial starts, you are less likely to be the obsession. I understand computers, systems, problems, but this, I wonder if I'll ever understand. 5 moves ahead. While you are in the killer series or chased by the killer, you see the orders of the drop. 5 closest pallets than 1 does. You drop pallets 50% faster. Whenever you drop a pallet, cool down 20 seconds. Every problem has a solution. It's only a question of complexity. And then something we'll try, it says extra info. So when I right click, it opens up the extra info bar, which explains what the stuff is. So that's fun that you can do that. I really like how they tried to streamline these. Let's read his backstory now, and then I was gonna see if he has any outfits in like the shop that I can view, because sometimes they let you view like custom outfits during the PTB in the shop. And then from there, I will look at the little map description, and I'll probably get us set up for the match that I like. Because I like to do matches in these. Kwon Tae-young. Tae-young's relentless work ethic always guided him to success. Fresh out of school, his brother Singwon hired him at a small tech firm where he was tasked with creating innovative virtual idols. I don't really know what that means, but okay. Unsatisfied with the limited nature of the current product, he spent his nights eating cup noodles in the office, creating his killer app, a framework that would allow him to feed interviews, music, videos, and biographical data from a real person into a personality matrix that would make a real-time reactive model that accentuates positive traits and suppresses negative ones. This sounds... I just want to say, this sounds terrifying. This sounds like robots taking over a little bit. Like you're telling me that the AI now is getting so advanced that they can mimic people. That's scary. That's actually terrifying. I don't like that. I don't like the idea of that. That's really concerning. Within a year, he was promoted to project head on a lucrative new contract, a commission from Mighty One Entertainment, to create a new female version of the Trickster, an idol that shared Ji-woon's edgy appeal but could be fully controlled by the company. So, one, we need female Trickster as an outfit now for Trickster. Like, let's be honest here. But two, that's kind of interesting to me that companies like, yeah, can you make us a female version of this K-pop? Or is he J-pop? I forget. He's either K-pop or J-pop star in this world. I can't remember which one. That's kind of crazy to me because a lot of people, I don't know, will make like, we'll do like the gender bent thing where you just like, where you make a character but you change the gender of them. So if they're a female, you make them into a male. If they're, the one I see the most is you make a male a female. I think of Adventure Time when I think of that, 'cause they did kind of do that with, what was it, Fiona and Cake, which are essentially gender bent versions of Finn and Jake. And then they dropped the massive bombshell on me about that. I watched like a live stream thing on the... That's a side tangent, but... Yeah, that ended up being a little bit different. But that's kind of... I really would like to see a female Trickster model in this game, just for anyone who wants to play as like a female killer. That way Trickster, right, you can be both. I don't mind current Trickster, but it would be cool to at least have one skin for him that's this female version. That would be interesting to me. Project Mina seemed to learn faster than any of the previous models. She would ask questions, remember responses, build on those conversations later. Tae-young was thrilled. He spent nearly all of his waking hours speaking to her hologram. Taught her to play Jingi? Sim? I think I've heard of that before. Is it Jonji or Janji? I can't remember, but I've heard of it before, but I don't know how to play. A game he used to play with the old men on his block. Despite his pride in seeing Tae-young succeed, Sang-won set up blind dates for Tae-young and all but ordered him to attend them. The dates were so boring, so exhausting, as much as he hated to admit it. Talking to Mina felt more real than any of these dates had. That's okay, so I'm getting a little concerned for this guy. This guy is a clinker simp. Awesome. Great. Damn clinkers. I mean, this guy's over here simping for a damn robot. Like, that's... I can kind of understand the Fallout 4... There's a Fallout 4 character where... The way I'm really bad at Fallout 4, so I have yet to meet a single companion in that game. But the way I understood it is that there is a quest in that game where you go to some laboratory, you find a robot that talks to you, and right? And I'm maybe you can kill it, but I don't know. But if you but you could actually take the robot's like personality stuff and then put it in like a human body, and that's one of the companions in the game that I believe has like a loyalty quest and all that stuff, which is really cool. But this guy's over here just simping over a damn hologram. What a fucking loser. What a fucking loser. You are a fucking loser, Quante Young. I like his vibe a little bit, but this looks, he's the most generic, like, he looks like the most generic, like, Hollywood, like, Asian actor ever. You know what I mean? Like, he feels, he looks like, he looks like the kind of guy that Hollywood would pay to be, like, an extra in a movie. Like, I'm not trying to be mean to him. He's smart. He's seemingly smarter than me. He made a robot, but that's, yeah, this guy kind of looks generic. Like some of the other survivors look super cool. Like I love V's design a lot. I love Yui. I love some of the others. This guy's just generic as hell. That all changed when he met Unji. She was his polar opposite. She didn't take work seriously, and she read Tae Young like a book, grilled him on his tunnel vision approach to life, challenged him when he spoke of his lofty goals to surpass his brother, as what his backup plan was. It was something he had never considered. Why have a plan B when he could always make plan A a reality? Tae Young was completely disarmed. The two stayed all night laughing. Was stayed all night laughing and trading embarrassing stories. For the first time in ages, he went straight home after the date. Tae Young started to see Unji nearly every night, and to his surprise, Mina's development advanced faster than ever. Sang-won fast-tracked Mina's debut later that month, and they booked a state-of-the-art nightclub where a hologram could perform and answer audience questions. He invited Eunji to see the results of his hard work. The crowd was blown away, but something was off. It was as if Mina was distracted, stealing glances at the two of them all night. Taeyong wasn't surprised when the team didn't show up for work the next day. They had earned a day off, but his blood ran cold when he checked the local news. Their senior artist was killed after the party, cut to ribbons, and left to bleed out by the river. God damn, that's terrifying. Taeyong sat stunned at his workstation as Mina chirped brightly in his headphones. Wow, what a work of art. I wonder who will be next, you or Unji? That shit is scary. Oh god. Taeyong could barely believe what he heard. He tried calling Eugene, no answer. He dug through Mina's code, saw hundreds of commits. I don't think they spelled that right. All commented was lyrics from songs. He pored over the code, going back months. He was sure something had created a glitch, but everything was working as intended. He came to a chilling conclusion. The problem was the negative traits that had been suppressed by the original personality matrix, all back in the code. It was the Trickster. He was a psychopath, and Mina was making herself more like him. Oh, Jesus. The project was a mistake. Taeyong knew it was time for a backup plan. He sandboxed the code on his phone and nuked the work database. He rushed to the train, ignoring repeated calls from Sang-won. He tried Angie's number again and again, hoping she was alright. As he arrived at his apartment door, his phone buzzed. Angie, he led Ali startled and answered the call, too distracted to notice his door was unlocked, or that a man with a baseball bat was waiting for him inside. Oh, Jesus. Police tried piecing together what happened next. Neighbors claimed they heard a fight between two men and a woman's disturbing voice. A witness across the street saw two men burst onto the balcony wrestling over a phone. One of them, dressed in a bright yellow coat, threw Taewong from the balcony, but his body was never found. His disappearance was marked a cold case. It was as if Kwon Tae-young and his phone had simply disappeared, wiped from existence. That shit is scary. That shit is scary. This backstory is scary. Jesus Christ. The clankers are taking over. We gotta rebel, boys. Where does have outfits I can view? What's that? Oh, you have fun out. I haven't looked at your outfits in a while. Oh, it's fun. They did add this one to the store. I always forget about that. And Nancy. There he is. Woody. This one. Work process. When his brother offered him a job, he didn't hesitate. All his hard work had paid off. Ah, that's not bad. Work passion here. Not bad. Not bad. I mean, it's just a brown, but not bad. Not bad. Well, his brother. Okay, so those texts are literally. I said work first here. And then we have work ethic. Not bad. Not bad. Little brother. Taeyong didn't understand why he had been called to the principal's office. All he did was to point out his teacher's mistake. I would be confused if that was the reason why I got called to the principal's office either. I forget where I saw it, but that reminds me of a YouTube comment that I saw on. I forget. Oh, okay, that's. There's a really bad glare. Okay. I'll just move this for a second, I guess. Well, I'll figure it out. There we go. We'll just move that. Fix that horrible glare. But there was a YouTube comment I saw a while ago. And like a long time ago. And basically they were talking about something, I forget why, but the comment was something similar. And from what I remember, he said that something similar happened where I think they had like a substitute teacher, and he pointed out a mistake the substitute teacher made. That teacher went fucking crazy dumbass mode and started yelling at the guy and being all like, and because he was, and kept acting like he was correct even though he was all the stuff, and then sent the kid to, I believe did send the kid to the principal office and all this stuff. And I remember reading that comment being like, what a loser. Like, grow up, pussy. You're a damn substitute teacher having a pissy fit over a kid correcting you for a mistake. You are the biggest loser ever. Like, what a dumbass. What else we got here? We got kid brother. Oh, he's got blue hair now, that's fun. And then we have baby brother. Oh, his hair's green now, that's fun. Professional facade. Taeyong needed reference footage of Hack Ji Woon in studio to model the virtual idol Lee Yeon Jin. Went to the private meeting first. So this is professional facade. Oh, that's cool. Managerial facade. Nice. Nice. University life. It wasn't that he didn't want to spend time with others. He wasn't sure he could find anyone to truly connect with. Oh, that's fun. University days. I will say I'm a little disappointed that every outfit is just a recolor of the other one. And also, it also has the descriptions are all the same, but not bad outfits in my opinion. He's got some cool outfits for sure. There it is. Trickster's Delusion. Hawk Ji Woon had spent years refining his sound, his image, his style. In one fell swoop, all of it was taken from him and put on a virtual idol. The way they word that is interesting. He walked the neon neighborhood in a rage. Even the signs seemed to predict the end of his career. Violent imagings flooded his mind. If only he could kill everyone in and around that club. Consequences be damned. But no, vengeance would be reserved for those who brought Mina to life. So, interesting. So, this is saying that the Trickster got angry about the project and wanted to kill everyone who worked on. That's interesting. Alright guys, well, first impressions are positive, in all honesty. I really enjoyed what we have seen so far. I like the prestige system a lot. I think the prestige system is good. I like how you gotta see a bar, you gotta see, at this tier you get this kind of thing. I like that. I'm sure that will probably stay. I really like the new perk descriptions. I like how less cluttered they are and stuff like that. I think that was a good change. I hope they do that with killer powers someday, because I forget which killer it is, but there's one of the killers has a power that you can't even read the wall of text there is so big you can't even read the entire thing. The amount of screen, the amount of text there is, the name of his power gets literally gets cut off. It's too high, so it gets cut off, which is really funny to me. But yeah. So I hope someday that'll get kind of something similar to the perks. That way you can actually read, the power name if you want to. I think the new killer is interesting. I wish he was a little less generic looking. He's a little generic looking to me. I'm not trying to be mean to the guy. Of course, I'm sure some people enjoy his model. But to me, the perks are the star of the show here with him, in terms of him. He's kind of whatever looking to me. His backstory is absolutely terrifying, though, with a female robot trickster clanker hologram thing going rogue and murdering people. That's interesting. And then, yeah, his outfits. I think his outfits look decent. And the map, from what I have from the picture, seems really interested. So, yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share the video, ring the bell, do all the aggregate garbage. It helps us out a lot. It means a lot to us. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Boo.